trainees. Today we are going to learn to grind and sharpen the plane blade. The objectives of this video are: after the session you will be able to grind the plane blade, sharpen the plane blade. Let's start.
Job sequence. Select the jack plane. Remove cutting iron, cap iron and the wedge from the jack plane by slightly striking by hammer. Select the grinding wheel. Check the grinding wheel for cracks. Ensure that there is enough coolant in the container. Lower the protecting shield near the tool rest. Adjust the tool rest 2 mm closer to the wheel if necessary. Switch on the grinder machine. Holding the cutting bevel across of the cutting iron must be at an angle of 20 degrees to 25 degrees. Rest the body of the cutting iron on the tool rest. Allow the point to touch the wheel. Keep the pressure as minimum as possible to prevent excessive heating of the cutting bevel. Dip the cutting iron in a coolant frequently. Avoid blue color from cutting edge, icy annealing effect. Finish the grinding of cutting iron with oil stone. Place the blade until the cutting edge is parallel on the stone. Move the blade backward and forward on width of the stone until a burr is formed on the flat side of the blade. Turn the blade over and hold it perfectly flat on the stone. Rub from side to side until burr has disappeared to get fine cutting edge. Reset the cap iron, cutting iron and the wedge of jack plane. Set the cap iron and cutting iron keeping a gap of 1 mm. Sharpening of a plane blade is necessary to produce a keen cutting edge for good surface finish and perfect planing with minimum effort. Sharpening and honing. The process of sharpening is carried out on oil stone by rubbing the blade with its bevel down, maintaining a constant and correct angle 25 degrees to 30 degrees. This rubbing is continued until a burr or wire edge is produced. The burr is removed by rubbing the back of the flat face of the plane blade on the oil stone, keeping its bevel up. During sharpening, oil is used to minimize the heat caused due to friction and to float off the metal particles from the pores of the oil stone so as to prevent clogging of the oil stone.
Hope you understood everything taught in this session. See you in another video. Thank you and goodbye. Until then.